Hi folks, it's Smudge here and welcome to Mastering in the Box. And I've had a week's break because it was Easter, it was my birthday. I've just been finishing off a really exciting 19 song project for a client of mine, which is really interesting, and I just needed to take a little bit of time to recharge the batteries, but I'm ready and raring to go again and got lots and lots of exciting things lined up for the rest of 2021. But before we get into what we're going to do for the rest of 2021, I just want to take a moment to look back. I started this channel in June 2020, and as of the 9th of April 2021, we have amassed 46 videos in 8 different playlists, and the channel now has 843 subscribers and counting, which equates to some 29,926 views, which is approximately 2,200 hours of watch time, which is just amazing. We have a global audience with viewers from as far afield as Namibia, Angola, the Philippines, Trinidad and Tobago, and many, many more. So I really can't thank all of you enough for all of the support that you have given me since June. It really has been amazing, and it's made it all the more worthwhile knowing that it's really added benefit and helped you guys with your mastering. I just wanted to say the goal behind Mastering in the Box is always been to support and help others when it comes to mastering. And I love music, I love mastering, I love helping others. So to really get the feedback from you guys as to how these videos are helping you and how it's helping you to get greater sounding masters, it really does mean a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart, because your support really does mean a lot. So that's 2020 out of the way, but I really want to focus now on 2021. And I've got lots of great content ideas lined up for you guys, but it's not always about what I want to cover. And this is where I really need your help and your guidance. What is it you would like from me? What guidance would you like from me when it comes to mastering? Is there a particular mastering technique you're not entirely sure of? Mastering is always seen as this dark art, and it's the biggest load of cobblers going, because it's not. It is technical and it can be quite in depth, but it's also quite subjective and it's also quite philosophical as well. So is there a particular technique you'd like me to cover? Is there a particular plugin or a particular piece of gear you'd like me to go through? Or is it more around the philosophical line, how we can approach mastering and some of the things that I think about when I'm mastering a particular project and what I'm looking for? Is that more of the guidance you would like to help you get the best from your masters moving forward? So please, please, please let me know in the comments down below, what is it you would like to see from me and Mastering in the Box moving forward? And the more feedback I get, the more I can bespoke the content to what it is you actually need. So please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll endeavour to make that content for you in future videos coming soon. So another thing I just want to add is we recently moved from a Tuesday video release to a Friday video release, and some of the feedback I've had from you guys is you much preferred the Tuesday release, so we'll be going back to a Tuesday video release moving forward. And I just want to give you a flavour of some of the content ideas that I do have. So I want to cover some of the differences between mixing and mastering and the change in mindset. And I think this is where people sometimes trip themselves up, is when they're mixing and mastering their own music, is they don't really understand that there is a change in mindset. So it's really trying to explain that and give you some of the guidance and tips and techniques you can use to get the best from your mastering sessions. And then I also want to look at DAWs and mastering. So I do often get asked is, do you need a bespoke master in DAW, and what basic functions do you need to master? My content has always very much been focused on Studio One, and I've been often asked for thoughts on other DAWs, so it's something I want to focus on and give it a more generic mastering guidance, so we can really take these techniques and these guidance and philosophies away and use them in any DAW platform. So more on that to follow. Loudness and dynamic range. Oh, do I love loudness and dynamic range? Yeah. But it's still a very hot topic and still very much misunderstood. And I really want to dispel some of the myths around loudness and dynamics, especially when it comes to streaming platforms. And anything louder than -14 laughs, they will compress. It's wrong. So we're going to focus this in much more detailed guidance, but I don't just want to give you a load of numbers and say this is this, this and this. I really want to get into the nitty gritty so you can see what happens to the dynamics at different levels, and we can really start to understand the combinations between the true peak and the LUFS LUFS figures, etc. I don't like target figures, and I'll explain to you why, and it's really about getting the best overall loudness for the song in question. So much more on that to follow in due course. And in the video that is very much my agenda is to cover mastering with headphones. Something that is all too frequent is the fact that we are mixing and mastering in not ideal environments, and it's something that we need to ensure, especially with mastering, we want to have a really good consistent monitoring environment. So I'll be exploring the concept of mastering with headphones, and I've been really fortunate in the fact that I've recently purchased a pair of Olo Audio S4X headphones. They are fantastic. I'll be doing a full review and explaining the benefits and techniques and how we can use headphones to get the best from our mastering sessions. So more on that to follow in due course. And then just some more wider guidance on some of the mastering philosophies, such as the mastering mindset, how we can plan ahead and use planning, action and review. I love the concept of planning, action, review, and we'll be going through that technique in much more detail. And how we can set a clear mastering strategy and how to identify what to do in mastering. So these are all things that I want to cover in future videos. But this is all subject to change based on what you want from the videos as well. So once again, please leave me some comments in the comment section down below on what you would like covered, or drop me an email, smudge@masteringitb.com, with some thoughts on what you would like me to cover in some future videos. And as I say, I'll endeavour to feature those in videos coming up real soon. So the next update I want to give you is around the Mastering in the Box Academy, and this is going to be a revamp of the membership scheme that we've got currently underway. And the Academy has been a long time ambition of mine, because the YouTube videos are great. I love doing the YouTube videos, and there will always be new content each week through the YouTube platform. But to be really honest with you, some of the more advanced technical concepts around mastering, I can't do that in a 15 to 20 minute video. It wouldn't really add as much benefit as if I was to be able to do a much more in-depth, longer, more involved content video for you. And I feel that the best way to enable me to do that is to do that through an Academy membership platform. So you may have seen reference to the buymeacoffee.com membership scheme. This is very much going to be a revamp of that, and I want this to be a real value added service. It will be a paid for membership, but it really will be value added. I'm not doing this just for the sake of doing it. It's not going to be just for, pay me some money and we're going to do a live Q&A once a month. No, this is really going to be value added. And to give you a flavour as to what we are going to be covering, there will be exclusive, in-depth technical content. So I really want to get into the nitty-gritty of digital mastering and some of the really more advanced techniques and advanced philosophies. And they may be, say, longer videos than you're used to on the YouTube channel, but that is what I really want the membership scheme, the Academy, to be part of, a really value-added educational platform. There will be monthly live Q&As, because I think that's going to really add not only benefit to you as part of the community, as part of the Academy, but also a benefit to me, because it really gives me an understanding as to some of the challenges you guys are facing, so I can really, once again, create a more bespoke value-added content for all of you guys. There will be an exclusive Discord community for Academy members. I think one of the things that is crucial is to share knowledge and expertise, and I think that's going to be a great way of doing that for the Academy. There will clearly be behind the scenes access, and one of the things I also want to do is probably thinking about some more around how we approach setting up projects and some of the things that may not be instantly to mind in some of the more the bigger mastering projects. So we want to get a little bit more around the behind the scenes and how I set up some of the projects, etc. And then there'll be discounted rates on certain gear, and I've already been approached by a few software companies who would like to be involved in the Academy, which I think is going to be great. So if there's a particular software which I feel will be of benefit to Academy members, then we'll feature some discounted rates through the Academy as well. And there will be online courses, much more to follow, and discounted rates on any future online courses through Mastering in the Box as well. So lots and lots, much more of that to follow. You may have some reference to buymeacoffee.com in some of my videos, but just to give you an idea, I am likely to be moving away from that platform, and I'm likely to be hosting the Academy through Patreon. Mastering in the Box has never been a business for me where I've intended to fund it through donations. I really want to be in a position where I'm giving you as much benefit as possible. And whilst it's good that people can, you know, offer donations. So if they like a video, they can go and buy me a coffee or buy me a beer. And you know, that concept is great. That has never been the driving force for me, and I'd much rather be in a position where I'm creating a really value added product. And if that is through the academy, and I can really, you know, once again pour my heart and soul into the YouTube and the academy to give you every single ounce of knowledge that I've got, then, you know, that is a much greater way of supporting the channel. If you really want to know more of that, you know, greater in-depth mastering knowledge, then I'd much rather me be able to give you that value added benefit through an academy or a membership scheme. I'd rather do it that way than through donations. So it's likely to be Patreon, more on that to follow, because I feel Patreon is more akin to that idea and philosophy around the, you know, the whole academy membership. But once again, more on that to follow in due course. And the final update from me is just to let you know that I'm still offering commercial mastering services. So for those who don't know, I have been mastering under the brand SMP Mastering Solutions, and then Mastering in the Box has been the brand that I use to create educational and tutorial content. On reflection, it makes no business sense for me to continue to operate with two brands, because I cater for those who want their songs mastered as well as for those who want to learn about mastering. So moving forward, I'll be operating under the single name of Mastering in the Box, and full details on the mastering services that I offer will be made available on the website. So more on that to follow in due course. The last thing, I'm also on the lookout for songs to master for the YouTube channel. So as you know, I'm a big champion of the Cambridge Music Technology website, but it's not really designed for creating educational content on YouTube. So as the channel develops, it's something that I want to move away from. I'll still champion it. You know, it's still a great resource, but it's not really designed for those to use on a mass educational capacity, or for those who want to use the songs as part of a portfolio. So it's something I need to move away from. So if you want to have your song featured on the channel and you want your song mastered, you know, please get in touch. Email me, smudge@masteringitb.com, and get in touch and we'll see how we can feature one of your songs in a future video coming real soon. So that's it. That's the update. So once again, there's lots and lots of exciting things to be coming through 2021 and beyond. I am really excited by this. I love the channel. Once again, I love creating the content. I love music. I love mastering. I love helping you guys. So thank you once again for all your support. It really does mean a lot. And don't forget to let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you'd like featured or anything you need support with, and please let me know and I'll be glad to help and endeavour to create a content video with some of these concepts in future videos real soon. So that's it, and all that's left for me to say is I hope you'll keep safe and well, and I'll see you in the next video coming real soon.